So the favourite, the odds-on favourite, this will test you, drawn gate 1. They're ready. Light flashes away, racing, didn't begin all that cleanly. This will test you. It's gathering speed though, and it'll burn through. It's going to lead Catherine Wheel through the first 100. This will test you, accelerating and searching for a bit more rain against Parnham 2. Drives clear from Catherine Wheel. Third when they'd settle down, Hoboken. Fourth, Shinju, and they are absolutely tearing up the turf. 2 lengths behind those. Then over on the outside, Beethoven from Damn Ready. A gap then of 2 lengths. State Attorney, Zatorio. Back last of all is Dacio. This'll test you. The flying mare led them at the 400, and she'll spin around the corner leading Shinju. Catherine Wheel. Hoboken back there fourth and 2 lengths to Beethoven. This'll test you to the 250. Shinju's testing her. It's this'll test you, and on the inside battling back Shinju. This'll test you. They're together. This'll test you, trying to lift from Shinju. State Attorney climbing out of the ground late, but Shinju reaches the lead. Shinju's got there. Shinju's just won from either State Attorney, Catherine Wheel. This'll test you, and they were followed back behind them. Beethoven, Zatorio, Hoboken, Damn Ready. Dacio is last in. Number 7 is the winner, Shinju. Jared Noski. This'll test you. Will hang on to run second. The time has yet to be posted, but they were flying. Strung out over a lot of territory. Shinju comes through its first up run when beaten by Catherine Wheel. Does the work and has got the result. 7 first, 9. This'll test you. Chris Parnham lasts for second over on the fence, just ahead of 8. Catherine Wheel and State Attorney finishing hard down the outside. Shinju by Written Tycoon from Pearl Goddess. Trained by Chris Gangemi for Mesdames Hassan and also Hall, Skier, Wade, Slade, Herx, Armstrong, Gunning, Phillips, Gleeson, Ward, Russell, Batocki, Rayner, the Saturday Boys Syndicate, Gangemi, and also Good Times Syndicates, Performance Racing, Dole Syndicate, and Shinju Racing as well. And Jared Noski lifting it home, getting the better of This'll Test You. Chris Parnham just took a backward step at the start, but then accelerated, burned through, has run 57.48. 57.48. They were absolutely mowing turf right from the word go. And margins are a short neck and a long head. Big finish, Shinju prevails at its second run in this campaign and makes it win number 3 from 14 for the Gangemi Racing team. And have a look at them heading down. They're on the march to lead their winner back. Second home, This'll Test You by Testarossa from Camille's Girl, Adam Durant, Chris Parnham. For G Hunter, Gupta Nelson, Nigel Ride, the Go Charlie Syndicate, W Lavender and R Logie, S Bailey, T Lavender, P O'Rourke, B Stubber, Miss K Smith, A Want, J Want, S Par, and also R and Z Horton. And third, Catherine Wheel by Regano from Paris Cracker for Oakland Park, ridden by Chris Graham for Karen Kersley. 33.70 is the split. 33.70 as the winner prepares to make its way back there, and it'll be greeted by an army of part owners, all enjoying the occasion. It's upset the favourite here and getting home at very good odds. The Valet Donald Kent handicap, race 6 over the 1600 is next. 9 gauged is the late scratching on veterinary advice. 11 to start. Let's go down to the yard. And Scott Embry is with no doubt a very, very satisfied and a very happy Chris Gangemi after this victory of Shinju.
Absolutely, Darren. I think he's probably vindicated too, Chris. I think you've always had a fair opinion of this galloper, but he's really starting to put it together.
Yeah, he's a nice horse. He's still a big kid. He just gets too excited. That doesn't do a lot wrong, but yeah, just he's probably seen him sweat up before the race, and he's got a lot of settling down to do, and he's going to be a shooter set all along, and I've thought all along that he'll eventually make his way through to sort of listed grade, but it might take a year or two because his brain's just a bit behind his body sort of thing. But no, he's a nice horse, and when the penny does drop, I reckon in 12 months, yeah, you might see him in some listed races.
He was a really, really good run first up, but I think this is another level. Look at the time they've run, 57.48. That's career best easily. Yeah,
he'd been at a faultless prep leading up to first up, but just leading up to that race the last few days, he was a bit flat for some reason. He raced well, but probably a bit below what I expected. Yeah, I told Michael and everyone that wanted to know, I didn't declare him to beat the favourite today, but I told everyone he was a much better horse today than he was first up, and he's proved it.
What does his future hold? Will you keep him to the 1,000? Will you stretch him to a 1,200? What's your plans?
I think he's probably a better horse with blinkers on, but he's not going to settle well enough to get further than 1,000 at the moment anyway. Down the track he probably will, but I'd say he's probably 1,400 metre horse, but he's a blinker horse as well, and you probably see how keen he was today. He's probably travelled too strong today, so over 1,000. So I think to get further, probably just need to take them off, but we'll just play it by you.
I also think I watched his run, his debut, as his maiden win, should I say, in the East. It might have even been a wet track. Will he be a better Belmont Park horse as well?
Yeah, probably a better Belmont horse, and with this thing out of the ground too. So, yeah, no, in 6 months' time, hopefully he's in some nice races.
Exciting times. Chris, can go and enjoy the win.
Thanks, mate.
There's Chris Gangemi with the win here of Shinju. 7, 9, 8 and 5. Just jibbed at the start, the favourite. This will test you. Missed it a half length. Had to muster through to lead, and that was probably telling in the end. 57.48 is low flying, but she's been run down here by Shinju. Jared Noski with the pickup ride. Sean McGrady suspended. I'll grab him for a word now. Jared, what were your confidence levels like? Because he really trucked into the race.
Yeah, from the 600 to 400, I was actually getting to the leader too soon, and actually I couldn't believe it. He just over-travelled, and yeah, thankfully he still ran through the line.
Do you think he'll be a better horse in time, maybe even over 1,200?
I was pretty good over 1,000 today. I think we'll just keep him at that for now.
Go on and get in this winner's photo. Congratulations, Jared.
Cheers.
There's Jared Noski there. 7, 9, 8 and 5. This will test you goes down to Shinju, who pays a massive price here. $15 and $2.60 on the tote, if you don't mind.